Oh man, this is an emergency update because Fantom's Opera network has officially upgraded to the new Sonic technology. Yes, guys, a quick update for you guys. We were waiting for this to hit 66%. 66% or 2/3 of the validator nodes needed to upgrade for officially the whole network to be upgraded to the Sonic network. What does that mean for the price? Can we see some support here in the short term? I'm going to break that down very quickly in this update. If you appreciate this type of content, please do smash all the likes. If you want to buy Fantom, you can do so using the exchanges below, such as Bybit, such as Mexi, etc. Now, this upgrade is big, guys. For those trying to belittle it, just go onto the Fantom website, head over to the Opera page, and start reading some of the stats. We're talking not theoretical transactions per second, but actually achieve 2,000 transactions per second. We're talking about sub 1 second block finality, right? We're talking cheap fees like we've seen. This is a big step in terms of what Fantom are achieving. We also yesterday got the announcement that Fantom are partnering a strategic partnership with Google Cloud to leverage their AI capabilities and the infrastructure they've got available. This is a major update for people looking to build dApps on Fantom. So not only have they renewed and refreshed their technology with the Sonic technology, but they've also created more partnerships and continue some of the exciting updates they've done over the last couple of months. So really good move here by Fantom, but has that been reflected in price? Well, not today. No, we are seeing a down day here across the wider market, a little bit of risk off with Bitcoin down 1.7%, Fantom dropping 3% on this news. But for me, this is a nice area to be buying the dip. I mean, you're coming here to support, right? 79, 80 cent support line. For me, this was acting as resistance. We managed to break above it. We've now retested. For me, these are nice areas for me to buy the dip. Now, again, I can't give you my conviction, but for me, I like to buy from position strength. I'm not chasing this FOMO up at $1.22. I'm not even chasing this FOMO we saw on Monday, right? Where it ran all the way up to 95, 96 cents. I'm buying from positions of strength. So when it pulls back into this 80 cents area like it is now, for me, I'm looking at the risk to reward of if I'm nibbling some now, and this could go to the local high of $1.22 if we get a good bounce, that's a 55% spot move. Hold up. Do you want to learn how to trade? Then you need to jump into our Telegram community. Link is in the description. In our Telegram community, I share my altcoins. I share how I do my trade setups, how I do my stop losses and take profit, so you could learn to become a profitable trader. Check it out. Link is in the description. And if I'm doing that when Fantom has just officially upgraded, plus doing some nice announcements in terms of what's going on with Google, these are the things I want to be doing. As an investor, it's my job not to follow the sentiment of the market. I want to reiterate this very, clearly. It's my job to follow the fundamental technology that I'm invested in. If they're making progress in terms of upgrading their network, if they're making progress in terms of partnerships, they're making progress in terms of their tech and the VCs around them, like all the updates we've seen over the last few months, then we know that price is a lagging measure. Price will eventually follow. People just FOMO in afterwards. So for me, sitting here, nice area for me to be buying the support. We're above our EMA ribbon still, and we're at a very important level of support. Now, of course, we don't want to lose 80 cents. If we start losing this level on the daily chart, then of course we could be revisiting some support down at kind of 64 cents mark, which isn't going to be a fun move. But when I look at the move to the upside, yes, you've got some resistance here at $1.04, but really the local high is at $1.22. So the risk to reward stacks up in my favor that I'd rather take these nibbles here, hoping that we can get up to that $1.22 mark. Of course, when I zoom out to the weekly, you start to see how just crazy these purchases are, right? You're buying here when all-time highs have sat up at $3.28 when the Fantom technology was less than we're seeing now. So for me, given that Fantom has kind of navigated through this bear market, given that it's come out with good updates, good technological progress and partnerships, that's a good sign for me. I like buying closer to the EMA ribbon than FOMOing up on these candles all the way up at $1.22. Of course, we need the market to play ball as well. Bitcoin here kind of just struggling on the day, but it's not just Bitcoin, right? You're seeing a big rally here in the dollar index, seeing a nice strong daily candle in the dollar index because the wider markets are struggling. If you jump on over, you can see the Dow tumbling, the S&P is in decline. Apart from Nvidia, no stock is doing well right now. I mean, if you take a look at this headline here, the majority of the Dow Jones is falling, which is insane. Outside of tech, American Airlines tumbled, Southwest Airlines, Dick's Sporting Goods, everything is suffering. All 11 sectors that comprise the S&P traded lower. Okay, in other words, risk is off, which is going to make it very difficult for Bitcoin to hold some green. And of course, that's going to then bleed out into our altcoin. So for me, ignoring the price action that we're seeing right now and focusing instead to look at what we're seeing here in terms of the technology. The upgrade has happened. It's here. The new technology is now being used. The partnership with Google is there. The VC backing that we've started to see being announced over the last couple of months as well is also coming into fruition. It's a good sign. And again, this whole layer one game is going to come down to who creates the best environment for people to build good dApps on their layer one. That's all it's going to come down to. If you've got good tech, if you've got good partnerships like that with Google, if you've got good access to VC funds and low gas fees and easy to use, people will build on your layer one solution. And all it takes is for a couple of great DeFi projects, a couple of great metaverse projects, a couple of great NFT projects, and the network goes crazy. So for me, that's why I hold Fantom in my portfolio. A good update. Hopefully you appreciate these updates live and direct as and when they come out. If you appreciate this type of content and you want to trade Fantom, you can do so using Bybit or Mexi, links in the description. You can also see my trading. If you want to join my trading group, ijazcrypto.com/TG, then check out the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.